This video is a continuation or a part two of the separation of the good and evil, and the depiction of the sheep being good and the goat being evil. Jesus in Matthew 25 verses 31 to 46, he separates the sheep, puts it in the right side, and the goat on his left side. This is a parable, but technically it's really like in visual terms that is a representation of the goat, and that's like demon worship. That is called Baphomet, and I will just show you the visuals of everything, so it just makes more sense. And people are driven to visual, so I would rather just put it, flash it on the screen. You can pause it anytime you want and go over it. So that is a hand gesture to the right. It's like going that's pointing up, and then to the other side is pointing down. It's basically what they say, like us above, so below. It's very very much a Masonic. Um, that is the same way when you see tarot cards, magician card. It's basically the same. One pointing up and then one pointing down. It's all there. I mean, the visuals are so obvious. So you see, the media, the movie industry are just, whoa, my god! It's like inundated with all these symbolisms. It's the goat worship. It's basically ushering in the agenda of the Illuminati, satanic worship. This lady is deep into satanic worship, but we'll go with this on this topic on the end. This is a Rothschild's Illuminati party. The Rothschilds are really like the banking elite. The world where they're practicing basically the same thing. It's devil worship. So history of Freemasonry. So just go over the whole thing. You can do it on your own accord, like, to research. But what I'm showing you is the reality that evil is really out there. It's so prominent, but I don't know if people even know about it. But it's good to be armed and to know that these things are really here. Like it's true. So yeah, let's go with this one here. So this is spirit cooking. So that's the lady back there. They're deep into this stuff, like really like crazy stuff. So it's all basically like demonic. You can learn about more of this. This is a notorious guy. It's John Podesta. Yeah, it's the same thing. Do it on your accord to do your research, so you'll be on top of it. So I'll tell you about the Jews and Gentiles thing. Jesus said about a certain people. He mentioned about people where there are Jews. Basically, it's like imposter Jews, because he mentioned about those who claim to be Jews, but singles them out as belonging to the synagogue of Satan. Imagine for him to tell that. It's outright like these people are really here. The seeds of the devil is really like walking in the flesh. So they're really high here in the world. No matter how much convincing to these people, they're just stuck on the other side of the evil ones. So here's a quote from Thomas Newton. He knows that there's a section of the Jews. You cannot marginalize Jews that all are evil. No, they're chosen people of God, but they're just imposters. Satan really knows how to do his craft. It's like a demolition job. It's like a Trojan horse. All he needs to do is just put his people inside there and make them pretend to be Jews. That's why the scripture says that Jesus actually singled them out, like those who claim. That's the essence of it. Who claim to be Jews but are from the synagogue of Satan. So there you are. This concludes the video. Do it on your accord. It's really important to endeavor yourself to know about this stuff, because this is crazy. If you have your children, raising your children, you have to let them know about these things, because it's not too often talked about. I mean, for all you know, all this heavy demonic witchcraft things that are manifesting in this world, it's getting really really scary. Crime is up. Even the police, they don't even understand with some crimes that they ask the parties, and then the one who kills, they will just say like they don't remember anything, or they will say that there's voices coming into their heads. That is demonic in influence, and you can get that through where? Through movies, because the movies are really like conduits for Satan too. But do you see a lot of these movies out there? It's subliminal, transmitting the message, but it really is something that should be taken into consideration. Always put on the full armor of God. It's your protection. You can full armor of God. It's in Ephesians. Learn about it, or you can just say, "I wash my mind in the blood of the Lamb." The blood of the Lamb signifies, Jesus' death, and He's the one. He's gonna be your shield, your armor, your hedge of protection. So yes, that concludes for the discussion about the goat and the sheep. You have all the visuals. Now you know that there is such a thing as evil as this. The only thing is how to really put them all together just to make sense. Okay, so thank you.